pay a lot of money for this! Get the frustrations out!
Бачиш, тебе бунт розмотався, то слідкуй, щоб він тебе було зручніше працювати.
The Trump administration has been pushing for lasting peace, and the reason the aid stopped is because they said that they don't believe Ukraine is looking for peace. We know that Ukraine wants peace, but we've seen what peace with Russia looks like in the past couple of years. They break treaties, they start wars, they blame NATO expansionism, meanwhile they expand themselves through force. You know, someone at some point had to tell them, like, no, we've seen how you handle peace. We're not going to believe you, and you know, now we are appeasing the aggressor. Like we're not helping anyone with peace with Russia. There's no such thing. They don't want peace. They want a piece of you, but they don't want peace. They say they want they want the killing to stop. It's not going to stop. Like you're just going to have the killing will happen more on the Ukrainian side. The Russian side will take advantage of this, right? Like they're still being supplied by North Korea, by China, like basically like what the U.S. has been considering like a trade enemy for a very long time.
I don't know, man. I wasn't here.
Like the way he wants peace is not right. Like you want to draw the line where Ukraine is at right now, and that's not peace. You're punishing the defender instead of the attacker. Right? That's not peace.
Everybody gather up. Stop holding things up.
I believe there was a pause in the aid to Ukraine last year for about 6 months. And at least 3 of my friends, 2 of them students from this course, were killed. I think that's pretty directly a lack of artillery. It is a lack of arms. If we don't have enough weapons, people will die. Which is not to say I think Ukraine's going to lose. I don't think Kyiv is going to fall. I think we will keep fighting because we don't have any other choice. No, I'm a medic, not a geopolitical analyst, but I do suspect that the war seems like it's changed so that drones are more important than artillery shells, and I do think the European Union as a whole has been giving more aid, both military and otherwise, than the U.S. has total. So yeah, it's going to hurt. It's not going to end the war for us. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to give up. But it's not going to help anything, except the Russians.
Чудно. Вихід, повітря, через що? Через катетер. Далі. Що робити, якщо першочергова голкодекомпресія не призвела до успіху? Орієнтуватись по що? По соскам трошки будемо орієнтуватись.
I do think something like that could have happened with Trump, and this was essentially my biggest fear when Trump was running and the election happened. But realistically, if I'm being entirely frank, Americans have short attention spans, and we ran out of interest in Afghanistan, and then we got off support, and that would have the same thing with Vietnam, same thing with any war we've really been in the last 50, 60 years. So I kind of knew we always had a matter of time that American support comes to the time limit, unfortunately. But here we are.
Це місце було успішним перший раз. І якщо друга спроба постійної декомпресії також...
Я б сказав, якось трохи дивно зараз читати новини і порівнювати те, що було спочатку, а тепер просто починається якийсь сюр, чесно кажучи. Спочатку вони були з нами, а тепер умовно вони навіть відмовляються визнавати Росію агресором. По суті, вони, можна сказати, переметнули сторону.
Це не дуже сказується, знаєте, на моє моральне якесь становище, на моє психологічне становище. Навпаки, знаєте, це як-то мотивує, тому що ти постійно надієшся на чиюсь допомогу, але на даний час ти розумієш, що ти сам за себе, і це максимально тебе мотивує щось робити і продовжувати воювати. Впораємося чи ні? Ну, якщо прям брати відкрито це питання, звичайно, ми впораємося, навіть якщо не буде прям фінансування. Ну, тут нам діватися нікуди.
Тобто кут, нагадую, витримуємо кут і вводимо голку. Ми будемо орієнтуватись плюс-мінус по лінії з соском. Тому ми будемо це робити. Наша задача тепер вводиш до упору, витримуєш тиск, друге ребро, да? І під другим ребром у тебе що? Утилізували. За можливості це треба утилізувати. І наступне, що робимо? Переоцінку. Забитись і знову відновили, що ознаки напруженого пневмоторсу. Що нам радить комітет це зробити? Оце включиться або перше ребро. Можете, да. Далі.